I honestly think that so many people on this app, so many quote unquote sides of this app, do not have their priorities in line. And I mean that with the utmost respect. I am all for awareness. I have respect for those that do awareness and they take it seriously. They have a real passion for spreading awareness when it comes to many different things. However, I think that people have become hyper fixated on awareness when it comes to scam talk and beg talk, but there's so many other things that awareness needs to be brought to. First, I have a genuine question, and I literally mean this question. How many new scammers, beggars, etc. are on TikTok? I know we've been dealing with Lisa Richard, Beth Osborne, Lori Jones. I don't think Chef Carl is still around. You've got Kim Peters, Jordan Paul, and I know there are more. I'm not familiar with all of them because, again, I'm not awareness. But I feel like we continue to see and deal with the same scammers and beggars that have been on this app doing this shit for 2, 3, 4+ years. How many new scammers and beggars have come on this app within the last year that you know of? I'm genuinely curious. Those that have been doing it for 2, 3, 4+ years, the awareness helps in getting the word out to new people on this app that maybe aren't familiar with these scammers, or maybe they're not familiar with what addiction looks like, and it helps them get the education and the knowledge that they need to try and prevent them from handing their money over to someone that they think legitimately needs it, but we all know that they don't. But at the end of the day, if they have been on here doing it 2, 3, 4+ years, chances are they're never going to stop. Never. They're not going to stop, and there will always be those people who they just don't give a fuck about the awareness. They know that these people are beggars and scammers, and they continue to enable them, whether it's by gifts, views, money, because they like to rage bait. That's what they're doing. They know it pisses people off. They know it annoys people. They know that it gets under people's skin. And they continue to do it because they want to rage bait. They like the reaction. It's gross, it's vile, but it's true. I just wish that people that do things like awareness would also look into other aspects of this app where awareness is needed. Like the people that are P3DOs that should not be on here. Raising awareness as to which accounts have been discovered to be those P3DOs. Because remember, people can come on this app that are 13 and older, and even though someone may set their live to 18 and up or 21 and up, do you really think that stops these kids from going into the lives? The only way to prevent a child from going into a live like that is to get the person off of this app. It's to raise awareness whenever you come across a page and you know that that person is an offender. Another aspect that I wish I would see more awareness being brought to is the people that hide behind the fake accounts and go around threatening people's children, threatening other people, posting pictures of people's unalived children, people's alive children, stalking, harassing, threatening, going as deep and as dark as they possibly can. It's crazy to me. Because we've all known that Spread Love was an account on here that was doing some pretty gross and disgusting things. And many people are still confidently saying that Spread Love and Brittany Kavanaugh are the same person. Apparently, there are many, many, many different names that have been used. I mean, if you've been watching my comment section on my videos, there are many, many, many accounts where she admits it's her on these accounts. Well, why do you have 11 accounts? Anyway, some people say, well, how does it tie to Michelle Fisher? And, how would she even know to try and use that identity? Unfortunately, whenever somebody wants to use somebody's identity, they don't have to have a tie to that person. All they have to do is scroll social media and find a target. They can get on different background check platforms and pay $15, $20, $30, $40 a month and have access to a ton of information of random people. That's one reason why it's so important to be so cautious with randos that message you on social media or links that you click, websites you go to, etc., etc., etc. Now, am I saying that it is 100% not possible that Spread Love and Brittany Kavanaugh are two different people? Anything is possible and nothing shocks me. But the shit that's being put out there and talked about, if you haven't heard it all, then you're not going to understand. And that's fine. That's fine. Even if it is two different people, then that's even worse, because that means we have two people who are pulling fuck shit on this app, threatening children. Children. Come on, moms, dads, are we so for real right now that we can't focus on the bigger picture? It doesn't matter if it's one person, two people, a half a person, 11 people. It's still people on here that are threatening kids, that are threatening adults, that are taking people's kids' information and plastering it everywhere. It's still people that are being stalked and harassed. Let me remind you, 13 and up to be on TikTok. And if you're okay with knowing that there are people like that on this app, with children on this app, then I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, I have so much respect for those of you who do awareness and, you truly care. But I do think that there are a lot more things that awareness needs to be brought to besides just scammers and beggars. I'm not saying stop putting awareness on these scammers and beggars. I'm just saying think about the number of videos that have already been made about some of these scammers and beggars that have been around for quite a long time. And compare that number of videos to the number of videos that people are making about these people that are threatening our kids, threatening our friends, our family members. I don't know. Not everybody's going to think like me. But that's my thought of the day. Happy hump day, y'all. I hope that your day is full of blessings, happiness, positive, and joy. Take care of yourself.